Hey guys, Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. I'm excited to talk about the knife on the table today because it is one of the knives that has got me really excited about knives in general. Now I'm going to be totally upfront and honest with you guys. I am not a knife expert. And when I do reviews on knives, I don't claim to be the end-all, know-all for knives and how they're constructed and their function and their use and what makes it a better knife and this steel is better than other steels. I'm just showing you a review that expresses how functional this particular knife is and how I like to use it in the backcountry, because I think it is one of the better knives to take into the backcountry, even though it's really tiny. But for backpacking, this thing is awesome. So technically it is a neck knife in that it doesn't have a belt clip to be able to attach this to. There are some additional accessories that you can purchase for this that does allow for like a fire kit and to be able to clip to a belt, I think, but I'm not totally positive. So what I've done is just attached a piece of cord to be able to wear this around my neck when I'm in the backcountry. Otherwise it stays in my ribs front pack when I know that I don't need to carry it around my neck at that time. So let's pull it out of the sheath and let's talk about it. So first off, really tiny blade, and the discoloration on there we'll talk about here in a second. But one of the things that I love about this is I need a knife in the backcountry that is functional, and that's exactly what this thing does. I love how big the handle is, and it allows me to get up nice and close to the blade so that I can do like really heavy, precise work with this. That is one of the downsides for me of a recent purchase of the Spyderco Delica. Now what I feel like with this knife is when I'm trying to work with it, I feel so far away from the blade that I feel like I can't work with it the way that I would like to. That's not the case with the Mora. I love the way that this thing feels in the hand. I love how well it carves through wood and just does a really nice job. So you've got a really sharp blade, classic Mora steel. I'm not going to get into why the steel is important and such, but there is kind of different bevels and grinds that are on this. And I can tell you, I don't know the benefit of why you would need the different grinds like that, but I would assume that there is a specific purpose for it. But I love also the fact that I can use this as part of my fire kit to be able to strike a piece of flint. Because I have a 90-degree bevel on this. So that's where that discoloration came from. And I read in some other reviews and people saying that that is kind of sharp, but overall, like even just pushing with it and trying to do some feather sticks and stuff with the knife, it hasn't been an issue. I've even done a little bit of batoning with this. I think batoning is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, but I'm not a bushcrafter, so it's hard for me to say that, yeah, batoning is awesome and you always have to do it. So anyway, guys, that is just a quick, simple rundown of how I like the Mora. It's a great knife to take backpacking because it's so functional. Even though the blade is really short, really small, I think it's a great option to have with you because it's lightweight, it's easy to use, and it can do basically all of the same functions that any larger knife can do. So there you go, guys. That is the Mora ELDRIS. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hope you have an awesome day.